Hi, my name is Emma, and I think it's really interesting to go to the VA and spend time with patients and see the provider-patient interaction and relate that to what we learn in class.
Hi, I'm Justine. I actually find it really interesting that not only the patients are veterans, but a lot of the other workers are veterans, and the community that the VA has built to enhance what we learn in lecture.
So the service learning at the VA has been a really valuable experience. It's been really worthwhile working with the veterans themselves, and then being able to witness the communication between the healthcare professionals at the VA. It's a very good overall experience.
My name is Natasha Siegfried. I'm a junior, and my work at the VA hospital has been very beneficial. I've only had experience with my clinical hours in a private hospital, so going to a government hospital was really beneficial for me to see a different side of healthcare. And I felt like working with the veterans was a very gratifying experience. And it was interesting looking at it from a lens of communication. Being a biology major, I never really had the opportunity to look at things from something that's a non-scientific standpoint. So I was very happy that we were able to submerge ourselves in this environment that was focused a more biopsychosocial approach, which we learned in class, about a more patient-centered view of medicine, and something that I haven't seen in other hospitals nearby me.
Hi, I'm Dave.
Hi there, I'm Ryan.
We want to talk about our experience over at the VA. During one of the trips while we were there, we were able to experience an African American celebration and awareness within the military as a minority within our own military. And during our experience, we were actually sat through a talk where I got to learn that we had soldiers going out, say, during World War II, fighting for our rights and our freedom, and then coming back as African American men, not having the same rights that they were fighting for the rest of us. So it was very interesting to actually be able to go out and learn this.
Really cool experience. This was our first day actually on the job, and we didn't really know what we were getting ourselves into, but we ended up helping us set up the event, and just seeing everyone come together, really it just showed that there really is an incredible community going on at the VA. And then also seeing MDs coming from psychiatric, or coming from the emergency department, everyone came in and band together, and it really just was a fantastic event to see everyone come together.
Hi, I'm James.
I'm Chloe.
Throughout our experience at the VA hospital in West Haven, we've gained a better understanding of how the healthcare system works in the United States, and we've learned why communication is so important in healthcare.
We also had the opportunity to connect with one of the patients there, who told us all about how easy it was to form personal relationships with the doctors and the nurses.
Hi, my name is Sunny, and I'm part of the Health Communications class, and we were able to go to the VA hospital in West Haven and do our service learning there for 20 hours a semester. And honestly, it's been a really great experience. My last final project research was focusing on provider-provider communication, and being able to speak with a lot of nurses and aides and really getting insight from them truly was a great experience.
Yeah, my name's Maddie, and I'm in Sunny's class with her. And I didn't really know what to expect going to the VA because I've been to a couple hospitals volunteering and shadowing before, but it was definitely a really different experience. So we're gonna share a couple stories with you about our experience.
Yeah, so specifically, I personally met with a nurse, and we were talking about how she became a midwife first, and then she moved on to working in the UK for a little while, and then eventually coming to the VA. She's been working there for about 15 years and really knows the patient by heart. She really knows every single person that comes in. It's really a long-term care facility-like place where they really like every single person, and they're really close to them.
We actually got the opportunity to work the front desk by ourselves the one day, and it was really cool because the people that would come up to us at the front desk, even if they could see that we had to look for things because we had only been there a couple days, and everybody was so nice to us and just oh, okay, I understand. And the workers there are just all so nice, and like Sunny said, they just get to know the patients so well. And they're so appreciative of us being there. Some hospitals kind of, I feel don't respect volunteers as much, but they were so grateful to have our services, so that was also really cool.
Yeah, overall, this was a really amazing experience, since instead of just sitting in class and just going through a textbook about what communication is like, we actually got to observe and witness everything, so thank you so much.
I'm Ashley.
I'm Brianna. I'm Angelina.
We thought going to the VA was a really beneficial experience. It really reinforced what I want to do since I want to be a healthcare provider in the future.
It was really cool seeing how what we learn in the classroom be implemented in everyday life at the hospital, and how we're able to not only be volunteers but also be researchers in the hospital and observe everything that we learned.
And I thought it was interesting how like certain communication skills that we learned in the textbook and like what we talked about in lecture was implemented like in the hospital setting, and I was able to see like interaction between like patients and providers and like between like hospital staff. So.
Volunteering at the VA hospital has been one of the most rewarding experiences ever. It's like entering into another world bundled with heartfelt and funny stories. You can volunteer at the nursing department, you can volunteer at the front desk, you name it. Volunteering at VA is the best place where you can get patient-centered contact, and I wish to continue to volunteer there. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Kyla. Hi, I'm Victoria. We took part in the VA experience at West Haven, the West Haven VA. Yeah. We really enjoyed it because we thought that we were able to see different communication skills that we learned in the classroom and incorporate them into our work in class.
I think it was really interesting that I got to interact with patients and people that work at the VA, and definitely just learning about the communication and that is provided at the VA hospital.
Hi, I'm Katie.
Hi, I'm Tara.
And we wanted to talk about an experience that we had at the Veterans Hospital where we sat in with an amputee support group.
When we sat in with the group, we learned a lot about how team communication is super important and just caring for one another is a big deal.
And how encouraging and supportive other patients are for each other. And they kind of showed us that that's really important in life and health.